The ability to focus and, proper concentration requires adequate neural connections in the brain. That way you can process all the stimuli coming in, like sounds, sight, smell, all that stuff. So you'll notice in a kid that has a hard time focusing and concentrating, it's because the noise that they may be hearing in like a classroom setting is so loud to them. Not volume wise, but in the brain. That's all they're hearing is that sound instead of being able to just focus on what they're doing. And it can get very frustrating for a child that struggles with focus and concentration because they have to sit through school all day and they're trying to figure out, these frustrating emotions that they're feeling, and sometimes they'll act out, lash out, whatever. You're just now dealing with an array of emotions that come with it as well. But essential oils can help with that focus and concentration. It will maybe take some trial and error figuring out what works best for you or for your child, but they will help. They will help assist the brain in getting those the firing of the brain, getting all those connections happening. I have a list here of contributors because I keep trying to memorize them and I can't. So contributors can be tiredness, lack of sleep, stress, hormonal changes, medication, alcohol, drugs, an infection, depression, anxiety, brain injury, and emotional trauma. These are just a few that can impact the neural, I keep wondering if I'm saying that right every time I say it, the neural connections in your brain that are keeping those connections from happening, and you're seeing it as an interference with your focus and your attention. So when an essential oil is inhaled, the olfactory bulb here in your brain is connected to the part of your brain that stimulates the activation of those neural connections in your brain. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So it's great to diffuse essential oils for focus and concentration. You can use them topically. I just have a few here to touch on. Intune, it's the Focus Blend. So this is fantastic. This is a blend of oils. It has West Indian sandalwood, I can't see it through, patchouli oil, frankincense, lime, ylang ylang, Hawaiian sandalwood, and Roman chamomile. And reading through these, I'm like, oh, those are all great oils for focus and concentration. Oh, funny that doTERRA made a blend for that because they all are. Peppermint is great. It keeps, it also helps with alertness. Rosemary is great for memory too, and alertness. These two together, like to diffuse together, I love. Not only do they smell great, but they're great for the focus and concentration. So those are just a few examples of oils that will help assist the brain in, stimulation and focus and concentration.